It's 7 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Hello and welcome to News 360 from the News Hub here in Accra. I am Isa Moni.
And I am Portia Gab. In our first story, throughout history, it has always been a man's world, but now the male-dominated maritime industry is seeing vociferous women breaking stereotypes and foraying into the trade, creating an identity for themselves. In the following report, Josephine Frempong has been finding out why it's taken so long for women to scale up.
Just like every profession, you might find men and women, or even better still, an equal balance. But in the maritime world, there is a sharp contrast. In this industry, which is made up of onshore and offshore business, it has been purely male-dominated. It is over 2 decades, yet things appear to be slightly changing at a slow pace. This trend is what pushed me to inquire why women find it difficult to venture and rise to the top. And my first port of call was the Regional Maritime University, the premier school in West Africa, established by Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, which trains professionals in the industry. Here, the picture was more glaring. Enrollment for women has not been encouraging over the past years. For 2016-2017 academic year, 5 females enrolled in marine engineering against 93 males. 2 females were in nautical science class against 40 male. A 32 enrolled in port and shipping against 150 males, whilst 12 females also went in for logistic management against 35 males. For 2017 and 2018 academic year, there were 6 females against 104 males in marine engineering, whilst there was no female that year for the nautical science against 49 males. 74 females enrolled in port and shipping against 127 males, while 14 females were in logistic management class against 59 males. Priscilla Edem is an old student.
When I came subsequently, there were a lot of guys in the class. The number was huge. I think we were about 6 girls out of 100 and something in class. When you're answering questions or you want to ask questions, yeah, like the case, there are a lot of guys and you, a lady, want to stand up to speak. Sometimes you can be intimidated by that.
So why don't we have more women in this industry?
Much people have not heard about the maritime industry. It's still unknown, not discovered. The previous idea that the maritime industry was meant for men is also something. Now comes to the idea, our tradition, that this is men's job. A woman, you want to go and do it. And so some parents are scared.
Merchant Navy Captain Hannah Agri made history to become the first woman maritime educator in the world. She has since been teaching at the Regional Maritime University after retiring from sea.
When you come in, it's not an easy job. You need to put in your marks so as to make it.
Meet Esther Jebidonko, the first woman terminal manager in Ghana with over 25 years experience in the maritime trade. Esther was the head for 3 terminals, Transit, Refa and the Golden Jubilee Terminal at the Tema Port, which was a man's job.
It was a tough area. I recall when I was sent to Terminal 1 and I had to be the terminal manager. I had to go on the vessels and all that because we have to handle stevedoring and all that. You know, the stevedores, it was something else to them, and they look at me and they're like, oh.
So, how did she manage to cope with her family life and work?
It's so time consuming. I have sometimes, when I was the Terminal 1 manager, sometimes I have to come to the port in the night. When I was at Golden Jubilee, sometimes I have to come to the port in the night. My family were so supportive and they still are.
Now she has risen to the position of the General Manager of the Corporate Affairs of the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority, earning several awards and laurels through her hard work.
What men can do, women can do. This issue of the women issue, I'm going to attend to my children. And so you leave office hours, you are unable to complete your assignments and things. I think it's a thing of the past. We should live beyond that.
Na Densua Aite is another woman making great strides on the international maritime scene. Na has refused to be bound by societal norms and charted an independent course.
At the beginning, it was like they were skeptical. Can she do it? But having worked with me, they realized that no, if she sets her mind to doing it, she's going to do it. And gradually, they came to accept the fact. So the skepticism just went off, and the confidence actually grew.
Na says women must fearlessly sail beyond the horizon. Her joy was to see more women, compelling her to fight and secure more networks, to mentor and promote women to bridge the gap.
Nobody will advertise for you. Nobody will show you off. But when your work is accepted and you are able to push through, you become visible and you'll be able to take on any other job that is brought before you.
Similarly, Kate McHugh also made history to become the first American woman to captain the mega cruise ship. International agencies and local women groups, including the International Maritime Organization, IMO, WISTA and WIMA, are pushing to get more women involvement in the industry. But how far can they work to bridge the gap?
Whatever you set your mind on, you can't achieve it. We need a lot of women in this area to lift the flag of Ghana high. Josephine Frempong, TV3 News, Accra.